right. We survived the first day of 2024.
How do you know?
I barely survived the game last night, but yeah.
But it was a good game.
It was a very good game.
So you were up, you saw the whole thing.
I saw the whole thing.
I found out who won, online this morning.
A lot of people on the morning show did. It's okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a good thing to wake up to.
Yes,
right?
It was. All excited.
Yeah. So, taking on Washington. I did fall asleep during the Washington-Texas game. But now Michigan will be taking on Washington on Monday for the national title.
And someone won the Powerball in Michigan.
Someone from
Grand Blanc.
Yeah, where my family's at.
Did they buy it?
I don't know. They're not answering my phone calls.
Well, that could be they've disowned you, or they're talking to the lawyers right now, one or the other. So.
Well, congratulations to, because Michigan never wins it. You always hear California and Florida.
When I was in Florida last week, I get this urgent text from my brother. Buy a ticket while you're down there. Because, you always win when you're out of town. I'm like, yeah, sure you do. Sure you do. Yeah.
Well, one person won while they were on a road trip.
Yeah.
So you never know.
So here was the problem. I actually did have a winning ticket.
What?
It was a $4. I matched the Powerball. Well, of course, I'm in Michigan when I find this out. So luckily, my sister's in Florida. She'll get it in the mail to cash. It's not like I can go to my local Speedway and say cash is there. I go, well, this is the wrong state, guy. So yeah, I won $4.
Congratulations, you're buying coffee. Thanks.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta wait till someone cashes it in.
All right. Well, it is still kind of gloomy out there to start the new year, but it might be changing pretty soon. We just don't want it to be gloomy.
And yesterday, the computer models. And I kind of tamped it back because they were saying, oh, it's going to be sunny. And you're like, oh, these low clouds are out here. And they never did. There were a few places that saw a few peaks at the sun. But, the low clouds are out there. That happens in January. We check out our Meridian Company Capital City Skycam and that low deck of stratus that we get in the wintertime is just kind of over the Lansing area right now. That is the case currently in Jackson. Now, I do want to point out on the satellite, or here are the current temps first. 30 in Lansing, 28 in Jackson, 28 in Marshall. Don't know what's going on with the observation point in Charlotte. That kind of dropped that offline during the weekend.
Okay.
St. John's and Hastings, they're kind of secondary sites. Sometimes they don't report, but I think Charlotte, there's some issues, and hopefully that gets fixed here real soon. We check out the wind chills. They are in the teens.
Oof.
So you notice that when you go outside. And we're talking slightly warmer temperatures today in the upper 30s, but the winds are stronger, so it kind of negates the warming. So, it's going to be another cold day. Want to point out, up near Alpena, they've been able to chisel away at those low clouds. There's some clearing about halfway across Lake Michigan. So if we cross our fingers...
Even the UP got a little bit of sun there.
Yeah, they should possibly see a little bit. Hopefully, there are a few thin spots in the clouds today.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
This is what our hour-by-hour forecast is showing. And this is kind of right on the edge of any clearing that takes place late morning, early afternoon. Any clearing we see will not last long, and the clouds are right back in here. Now, tonight, going into tomorrow, we got the permacloud out there, and we might be able to wring out a little bit of moisture. So tonight, then again tomorrow, could be a couple of snowflakes in the air.
Okay.
Not going to shovel it, nothing like that. So, just it's going to look like January here, tonight and tomorrow, and possibly today as well. Here's the next 12 hours. And I want to point out, all of this is just like what the computer is saying. So, I don't think at 10 we'll have any sunshine, maybe a little bit at noon. Temperature-wise, readings mid-30s for us at 4 p.m. Should be in the mid-30s at 8 o'clock this evening. Look at the next 7 days. Tomorrow, again, maybe a couple of flurries in the air, 36. 30 on Thursday. We're going to hold out some hope for some sunshine then. Friday, clouds 36. Saturday, it's really Saturday night into Sunday. The chance of some light snow, mid-30s, and we are in the upper 30s on Monday. That system this weekend could bring some heavier snow to parts of Ohio, but I think we're on the northern fringe of it. Just see a few snowflakes. And the storm track is kind of changing, and that storm on Saturday, Sunday is kind of the first evidence of that.
Okay.
We are looking ahead to this time next week.
Okay.
And, I don't like to pull these long-range forecasts out because they usually are not the best.
But now's the time to start looking at it.
Well, it's just want to point out, this is 8 o'clock next Tuesday.
Okay.
And notice a little bit of snow moving our way. Now, again, this is early on, but what is surprising is the long-range computer models, and there's a couple of them, the past few days have been basically showing the same thing. And usually, it's like one says we're going to get snow, one says it passes to the south, but they're surprisingly similar, and that kind of brings my antennas up a little bit. Notice we're kind of on the edge of rain and snow Tuesday and Tuesday night. So a week from now, and then we have some snow showers.
And what kind of temperatures are we seeing? Like, will all that freeze?
I think on Tuesday, a week from today, we could be in the upper 30s to around 40. So, okay. It's probably not going to be a big issue, but next Tuesday night, next Wednesday, it's going to be below freezing. So, maybe some accumulating snow next week.
All right.
But there's a lot of time still to come, and we'll keep you updated on that. You can follow along on our 10-day forecast, which is available anytime on the News 10 First Alert Weather app. You can find it at Google Play and the Apple App Store. Search for WILX Weather and get our latest forecast there. And, we're going to be talking about next Tuesday and Wednesday, I suspect, throughout the remainder of this week.
Oh, man.
And as we get later in the week, things may start to become a little bit clearer of what's going on. So.
I'm looking at it right now, actually. So.
Yep. Rain, snow.
All right.
Well, there you go. Heads up. Early.
Up. We'll keep an eye on that over the next several days.
So new homeowner, do you have shovels yet?
I have a shovel. I have shovels. I have a shovel.
Do you have a snowblower? Okay. You better make friends with the neighbors who do.
No. I got salt for my sidewalk.
Okay, so you're getting there.
And then I found it's not a motorized snowblower; it's like a manual one.
Okay.
It picks up the snow with a little scoopy thing, and then it pushes it off to the side.
Okay, that sounds like a waste of money, but
I know.
Okay.
I'm I don't know how well it's gonna work with heavier snow.
Well, probably not well.
Yeah, I might
make friends with the neighbors.
Might be calling some snowplow companies pretty soon here.
Hey, neighbors.
Yeah. Hey, I know you just got here, but...
Yeah.
All right. Well, you are off for the rest of the day, correct? Or are you sticking around?
Yes.
You don't want to stick around?
Well, not really.
Oh. Aww.
Justin will be here. He'll have an update at 2 o'clock today. It is? Okay. I'm glad you told me that.
I'm pretty sure. Anyway, here's what's coming up on News 10 today at 11 with Taylor Gattoni. The Meridian Township Police are set to begin its deer call season. Plus, the Lansing Community College Board of Trustees is beginning the process to fill 2 open positions on the board. And the Israeli military has announced they are pulling thousands of troops from Gaza for now. So we'll have all the latest on that, plus more First Alert weather. Forgot how to do this. I've been gone for 2 days. Coming up at 11 o'clock on News 10 today. 11, then we'll be back here at 2 o'clock this afternoon with another look at your weather, plus what we are working on for over 90 minutes of news. We do have some questions coming up. Happy New Year from Chris. Happy New Year, Chris. Thank you for your coverage, Shannon. That's what we're here for.
That's right.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching.
Yes. So thanks for watching, everybody. We hope you had a great new year, and we're going to kick off this new year with...
Well, today, go with the permacloud, hopefully a few peeks at the sun later
We'll try.
We'll try.
Next,
a week from today, we'll see what happens.
All right. Stay tuned for that. Other than that, have a great Tuesday, everybody.